Hey, what's up, friends? So today's about the glutes and training for athletic performance. So we're going to start with body weight, side plank hip thruster. Give this a shot. It's a little bit more difficult exercise than what you think. I'm really trying to just move straight back with my hip, just like a regular hip hinge. And just like a side plank, you're going to keep your core braced and spine neutral. So one of the things I try and do is really set up a stable shoulder scenario. I got the top leg straight, just seems to be a little bit better for support, and then move my hip back as far as I possibly can and then extend as far as I can while keeping the hip up. This next exercise, the glute hamstring developer, if you have this in your gym, you got a great gym. This exercise right here is, I think, great for almost any athlete to develop that posterior chain. And you might notice that when your knees are up high on this particular machine, it's really hard. And if you want it to be a little bit easier, just drive your knees down low and you'll get a little bit more leverage and a little bit more support for the hip hinge. So keep your core braced as much as you can and just hinge at the hip. This glute exercise works internal and external rotation of your hips. And we work in this lateral plane or this frontal plane. And how I would set this up with somebody is I'd say where the bell goes, your belly button goes. A lot of rotation at the hips. Drive your energy on the inside of your foot. So here we get set up. My left leg, I'm gonna listen for my left big toe, and I want my knee slightly inward. That way I can come up in that lateral motion and still get a little full hip extension. Belly button follows. Sprints, what a great exercise. Here's a lateral sprint start. I get down. I really want to make sure that I have good control. I feel out my feet, not too far in, not too far out. Just find that right spot, and then just take off with maybe about 4 to 5 good steps of full out, all out go. But you got to find that right start, and it's a great glute exercise to work some fast twitch muscle fibers. And I was just walking back for my rest, and then I'd come back down for another rep. And again, here, when we move lateral, you got to listen to the inside of your foot and then just take off for a few steps. Another sprint exercise. This is almost like a burpee, but it's a push-up into a sprint start. Kind of a fun exercise to do. Same thing I was doing before, just a couple of steps. And then we got, lastly, the curtsy lunge box jump. It's a curtsy lunge and just popping up into a box, kind of a step up, call it a box jump, whatever you want. But the idea, again, with these lateral forces moving into the hip, great glute exercise, working these different angles. So I hope you guys enjoyed these variances on glute training for athletic performance. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel and win the day.